Yo, hello. My name is Henry, the trader Satro. So today I wanna take you through this video, show you how I'm tackling a market like this. First thing for me, I always start with the monthly perspective to see if the market is deciding to expand or to contract. So according to this market, first thing I'm looking to the recent month. Based on the recent month, what we are seeing in this recent month, see that the previous month high has been hunted. So that is the first idea. So our main objective we are looking at this month, this current month as it's going to close, tunaangalia najua kuwa it's going to hunt the, the low of the previous month. So this will be my drawn liquidity. So this is where the market is going to accomplish its objective or to this is where I'm anticipating for the market to reprice at this point of the previous low in the last month. So then we look on the what, despite even if it is going to hunt this, the previous low of the last month, there's also this the low which was created on December 2023 based on a monthly perspective. Then in this area we have a good imbalance, also known as a fair value gap. So we know that this is the place that the market is drawing towards the monthly perspective. So I will use just a fair value gap. Yeah. So I'm trying to just formulate my general bias for the monthly perspective. You have seen so far this month alone it has taken over three months high. So for now also we are aiming to take it. So our main objectives, we are hunting this market towards downwards. So after that, I'll take this market to weekly perspective. So you're keeping in mind that the market on a monthly perspective, it is drawing towards downwards. So it is contracting. Then we go to weekly perspective. So on a weekly perspective, just mhm. On a weekly perspective, we are seeing a different story. We are seeing that this market on a weekly perspective, the storyline that you're getting from this market on a weekly perspective, the market is moving. It's like it is going against the monthly trend. So it's going against the monthly trend. What you wanna see in this market as a weekly perspective, on a weekly it is expanding towards up. So if it is expanding towards up, what will be the near area of interest where we anticipate for the market to pause, then we continue with our trend. It is here where we'll be waiting for the immediate rebalance. So this is where we're going to anticipate for the immediate rebalance. Let me just write here weekly perspective is what we will be anticipating. Immediate immediate rebalance. Immediate rebalance. Mhm. the true balance. Yeah. So currently, as we see this market when it will be closing also, it is leaving something that it will be of useful. So what we are anticipating for a next week perspective, you wanna see something like this tapping the fair value gap, then the market will be going towards downward. So that's how we wanna see. First, we wanna see next week it is manipulation for buyers. Then we go for distribution for sellers to take to connect us with the general trend. So that we want to observe next week. Currently, the idea that I'm using so far, I'm using an ICT perspective, but combining with smart money concept. So this will be the protected swing high. So this meaning that we ain't interested with this high. If this high is taken on the high of the week, if this is taken, we'll be anticipating for shift in structure on a weekly perspective and even in a monthly perspective. So on a weekly perspective, we have said that on next week we are anticipating for fake buying, but they are going to give us this will be a manipulation for buyers. Then we go for distribution to target the monthly the monthly objective. So that is how we'll be anticipating for the weekly. Then I'll be going for a daily view. So on a daily view, what is the information on a daily view this market is giving me so far? On a daily view, so let me just take you back. On a monthly perspective, we'll see in these areas of interest. In this area of interest, is there any other valid areas like in this area of interest you are going to focus on also the lower time frame imbalances, then you are looking for nice order blocks to drive our ideas, then you're going to look for possible equals high or equal lows so that we see where we can spot our entry model or our yeah an idea on how to attack this market. So based with the monthly perspective, we're seeing that the market is drawing downwards. So for objective to be complete, you wanna see also on a weekly perspective, as we have said, on a weekly perspective, the market is moving upwards. So meaning that is it's like finding some we wanna see on a weekly perspective. Is there any potentials fair value gap to drive us down? Is there any order blocks that we can trust? Is there any breakers? Can you see any liquidity in form of equals equals highs or equal lows? Mhm. Yeah, that's what I will be having for now. So on a weekly perspective, we have said that the market is going towards up, but we have been anticipating for next week to see if there is what I've said. We are going to see a manipulation for buyers, then we see a distribution for sellers to connect us with the monthly objective. So on a daily perspective, on this area that we have marked as a potential imbalance, this area, this gap which has been created by the power of three candle where we see in every three candles you wanna spot any imbalance. So a scenario like this here, when you take a market from here, you see that this is candle one, this is candle two, this is candle three. So this is an imbalance. So these are an imbalance called it is a fair value gap. It was a fair value gap, but you can still take it as an inversion fair value gap. That is also an interest area that you can trust for some entries for sellers to take us down. So still a potential area that we can take, because we have seen here this point to this point is it is a fair value gap, but it is an inversion fair value gap. So once the market returns to that inversion fair value gap, it is connecting with an objective, meaning that we are going towards downwards. So, but since this one single candle pass came to fill this gap called the imbalance or the fair value gap, it's called the balance price range. So in this balance price range, this is an area that we can trust for taking us down for sell setup opportunity, where you just come and put your sell, let's say above that, because that is a high that we anticipating for it to be hunted. Then our TP will be focused on the just the nearer, but our aim will be just aiming to fill this monthly imbalance. So yeah, that will be the first setup. Then I wanna screenshot this setup so that I will be saving for purpose of learning. Image. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think so. We are going to on a daily perspective. On daily perspective, what is the storyline? So we wanna focus with where the weekly imbalance. Let me remove this idea, which for now I can take it out. So this is the area that we will be focusing on next week to see our potential areas of attacking. So these are fair value gap. So according to this fair value gap, what I wanna see on this, so this is the area for taking potential sales towards downwards. So tukiangalia on this market kitu iko, tutaangalia the potential close of that weekly candle ambayo itakuwa ni, tutaangalia the 50% of this area. So the only thing that can validate this fair value gap, it is only when we see a candle like this. When the candle comes, so this is a candle formation. When it come on top, let's say that it is a weekly candle, then it closes with the body on the 50% of the fair value gap. We will consider the buyer. So you know that if it closes 50% on the fair value gap, that means that this area is invalid with other confirmation, where you wanna see if the other candle will close below the area, or because yeah, when you see something closing with a body above the 50% of the imbalance, meaning that you can reconsider your confluences. So for me, I wanna see something like that. Then if it closes below that that area, I will be trusting for more sales from to go and hunt these areas, this previous weekly low. So Kitiko, we're going to let us take this out. We're going to a daily perspective. So on a daily perspective, this area is our area of interest. Can we see any potential thing that we can trust on a daily perspective this area? Yeah, we can see. So the first thing that we can see on a daily perspective, we have this. So area for confluence that I always trust is an order block. What, according to my order block, it always forms with first should have a valid imbalance. It has created a valid imbalance. So according to me, I validate an order block. First features or first characteristics that I look in this market. First, it is it does it have a valid Does does it have a fair value gap or an imbalance? Then then you confirm it with so does it have a valid then you confirm the has it taken any short term low or long term high. So those are what I consider as a valid and order block. So according to daily perspective, this market, the best area that we can trust this one. So on a daily perspective, what I have for this market is like this is a valid order block because according to me, how I define order block, I vividly consider the last the last bullish candle. The last bullish candle is what I take it as a bearish order block. So this is an area that I can trust for selling opportunity. Then if it's about a sell it will be above this area. So this is an area that I will be considering putting my my SL. So that is how I consider it. And then it is a valid order block because of this fair value gap. It has a good fair value gap this area. So this fair value gap, this is what I'll be focusing on. This is an area of interest that I will be focusing to put my entries. Put my first entry. If it fails, I will consider looking for confirmation too. So the area of interest that I'll be targeting will be targeting this recent low that was created on a Thursday. So this will be my target objective. First target objective, then this other follows for the weekly perspective. So for now on my bias on GU, I think it is a bearish market when we're connecting on a monthly perspective, but on a weekly perspective, it is an upward market, or is called an uptrend market on a weekly perspective, but just going is it is going to reprice the imbalance that has left. Then we connect it with it's like connecting is like meaning I'm just focusing on aligning the market to go with the higher time frame objectives. Like if a monthly is a bullish market and weekly is a when a monthly is a bearish market but weekly is a bullish market, there is some where the market is approaching for it to connect with to align with the monthly objective. So for me, I can still say that this will be an area of interest to put my sell opportunity. So based for me, my entry can be considered both on a fair value gap, then a sell, put an a tighter sell, or depending on the account size of yours. But if you're going to risk, let's say like 125 pips, then getting a 2RR or a 3RR on this area, not a bad idea. So we're going to target uh, 2RR because it is a objective that so an objective like that you're going to target, let's say a 3RR towards this area where it is below the monthly objective, and then it is a it is a daily demand which has been created with a bullish order block. So that will be the target for this market. So for now on, if you will be having any issues or you wanna share any ideas on concerning this video, I'll be welcoming you. And I'm going to open my YouTube channel soon. So if you wanna learn more, you can. If you are free to DM me on this account. Thank you for watching. Okay, next time, let's meet on next week, same area, same venue, same time. Thank you so much.